Hi guys, welcome. This is the final part of the Euroleague Media Day behind the scenes series. The first 3 parts are already out, and if you've watched those already, I want to say a massive thank you to you. Even if you just watched one of them, I really appreciate it. I'm actually filming this before they've gone out, so I have no idea how they've been received, but even so, I'm just glad to be able to finally show you these videos because it was a big project for me to undertake. And yeah, it's really satisfying to see it finished. At this point, it was the end of a long month of traveling for me, and you'll find out that things don't quite go to plan. But once again, thank you so much if you've been keeping up with the series. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope there was something interesting to take away from it. And we conclude with the 2 Euroleague powerhouses, Real Madrid and FC Barcelona. So welcome back. We're here for the final part of the Euroleague Media Days. We've got JMS here, who didn't want to be on camera at first, but now he's, I think he's warmed up to it. So we have the last 2. We've got the pleasure of doing Real Madrid and FC Barcelona, both huge clubs, big teams. So excited to meet some of the players. You got a favourite player on any of those teams?
Most of them have left. I mean, Boria was one.
Yeah, Real Madrid have had a few departures. Quite like Jabari Parker, gotta be honest. Campazzo, of course.
They always call me and Tavares anyway.
Oh, Tavares, yeah. Tavares is a good shout. Tavares is great. Well, we've got Oscar there, so Oscar can introduce us, of course.
Yeah, Oscar loves Tavares.
No, I think our gate's about to be revealed as well. So we can probably head over soon. 12:09. 1 minute. Believe it or not, this is on the house, the entire minibar. I'm not very good at opening bowls, am I? What on earth am I doing? Yeah, we'll cut around that. It's not that cold, actually. Anyway, we're here in Madrid. I've got a couple of things to get started on notes-wise for tomorrow. Sadly, we're only here for one night, and this place is huge and awesome. The amount of paper that I bring on these media days, this is half, and maybe not even half. So I think I'm going to do some work here and then head over to find somewhere to eat. This is the not fun part, by the way. Hello, it is day 2 and we're just getting ready to head off to Real Madrid's training centre. Very exciting times.
Huh. We got lollipops from the restaurant yesterday. That was kind of funky.
I'm keeping that.
Yeah, I'm just testing it out.
Proper behind the scenes. We're not even ready yet. We're getting there though. So we're back in the interview room for Madrid and Barcelona. Here's Oscar getting some lovely hero B-roll before we got to chat to Sergio Yui and do another EL25 trivia. Yeah, that one. Yeah. It was the first Euroleague season MVP, I think, in the modern era. So even with the orange, he still knows. Yeah. At the midpoint of the media day, we had our team photo out on the court before we came back into the interview room to chat to Sergio Ibaka, making his return to Real Madrid. Back, if you want to head back, don't know. Just sit for a second. It's been a long one. Similar to the previous episode, we had to make our way over to Barcelona later that day for the media day that was happening the following morning. Well, hello everyone. Our little plan on the train didn't quite happen as we would have liked. Apparently the big bag was too big and there basically just wasn't another option. We had to find a flight tonight to try and get me over to Barcelona in time for tomorrow morning for a 7 a.m. start, which I don't know if we're looking forward to. Obviously an early start with Real Madrid, which to be fair went very well. It's always just incredible to be there and speak to those guys. And we had a really great interview with Sergio Baca, looking at photos from his Instagram. Shout out to Joe, because that was his idea and that turned out really, really well. Yeah, bless him, JMS, I had to leave him at the platform. So he is probably on the train now with Tim, heading over to Barcelona. Hopefully they get there okay. I'll obviously be a little bit behind them, but I'm absolutely going to try and catch some sleep on this flight. Kind of developed over the course of these media days a talent for kind of falling asleep as we're taking off. I probably only sleep for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but I think my body has been conditioned now for that feeling of taking off and just falling straight to sleep. I want to take this moment to thank Amy and Justine for putting in the legwork at the other end and sorting out my travel and everything. Apologies for keeping you guys in the office late. I bet you're really looking forward to a nice early finish on what day is it, Tuesday? But sadly not, no. So yeah, I'm going to try and get some food or wait around for this flight. And hopefully we make it to Barcelona in one piece. I said to Joe, I'm getting to this last media day. It's got to be done. We've got one more left. It can't all fall apart now.
We'll see how today goes. I have a feeling that after this media day I'm going to crash massively, but in the meantime let's just stay awake.
Here we are in the interview room for our final media day, and of course that means one more time lapse of me steaming the backdrop. Enjoy this moment of me hitting my head on the boom. We had Thomas Satoransky and Jan Vesely for our Wrong Answers Only feature, and Kevin Punter, one of the biggest signings of this off-season. We had the honour of being the final media day of the 23-24 season.
Beautiful day. Stunning.
And we're back. We're back home. It's been an absolutely insane month of travelling, and I'm happy to be back here and just be able to stop and think for a second, I think. I did think about doing this kind of wrap-up when I was still in Barcelona, but after the Barca Media Day, I was so tired, just needed to rest, and thankfully did. The Barca Media Day arguably was probably the toughest, just with the size of the room that we had and how hot it was. The players that we spoke to were really great, though. I appreciate their patience in, you know, the situation that we had. They're a very popular team, Barcelona, so obviously there's a lot of sponsors that want to talk to them, a lot of rights holders and such. But as I always say, if you're a player that a lot of people want to talk to, it means you're doing something right. Yeah, I'm glad to be back home to be able to, I guess, discuss and actually look back on the past few weeks. My mind is still in a few places and at a few different kind of teams, and I haven't even sat down to edit any of this stuff yet, so I don't know how any of this behind the scenes stuff is going to look. I'm really hoping it is at least entertaining for you to watch. But yeah, I feel incredibly lucky and very grateful to have had the opportunity to do as many media days as I did, and everyone I worked with was really helpful and so knowledgeable about their specific role. It's always great learning from the camera ops and the other producers. It was nice going to a few places that I hadn't visited before, and then nice revisiting some other places, or at Barcelona, for instance, going to a different venue than the one I went to the first time. And as we've seen in this episode, I have to give a huge shout out to the production team who organise all the travel and make sure everyone is where they need to be, when they need to be there. It's kind of almost a bit of a reminder that things will go well when everything is going to plan, but as soon as one thing doesn't, you realise how many things could go wrong. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with how everything went, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of the stuff that we got from the media days. So I guess there's not much more to say other than thank you for watching if you have watched any of the behind the scenes videos, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. That'll do, I think.